Michael. Today we're going to be reacting to Dr. Nowhere. And what video are you guessing? I'm going to be watching. If you guess the boil one, you are correct. And we're going to be reacting to but first I gotta react to the toe, cause they might be connected to the boiled one. And then I'm going to watch this one too, and then we're going to be watching the oddity, whatever. Has this ever happened to you? Okay. Go for 3. Dude, why are you breaking my train? Dude, stop breaking my train. Stop. And that was all. It was just breaking the train. Okay, now let's watch Toad 2.
So here's the thing about Bernie Moreno. Ohio already voted to protect abortion rights, and this guy would completely ignore us.
Bernie Moreno supports a national ban on abortion and said he's 100% against abortion with no exceptions.
Hello? What do you want? What do you want? Please go away. Please go away. Go.
Can you go away? Why are you looking at me like that? Don't wanna walk. Go back. So sweet. Good children do not play with the food until it is all gone. Good children make friends. That was good. I saw it. Ow. Yo, man, what's up? It's been like forever. Okay. Seriously thought you were there or something. We've been on one point for a while now. Yes, that's fine. Yeah. Hey, look. I know it's none of my business, but it feels like you've been acting really distant lately. You been going through something? If so, I'm here and you can talk to me, man. You know what? Let me get the best quality HD. Okay. Like I said, it's none of my beeswax, and you don't have to say nothing. But do you need something? Face call, please. Video call? It's like almost 1 a.m. where I am, man. What time zone do you remember? Hey, are you good? Like I said, I am here if y'all want to talk. I know you started that new show recently and it was whack. Okay. Hey, no, seriously, I can't. Really sorry about tomorrow, okay? Please, let me. Seriously, are you alright, Dom? Please, 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 please. Please, 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 please. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Please, 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 please. Not cool, man. What the heck? Okay? We should be as quiet as possible. Like, whisper. Yes. My mom's a white people. I'm starving. Help me. No, Father Swift, this is a real happy point. They were never fun. The coming video chat. None of it makes any sense. Everything inside was gone.
Well, the gang's all here. Let's hit the road.
I just needed help. Dang. The next video I was gonna watch. Oh yeah. This is the longest one.
My name is Ron Sismondo. I'm an orthopedic sports medicine surgeon at WVU Medicine Wheeling Hospital. So my goal is to never try to take you out of whatever
get your popcorn. Nah, get a drink. I'm not gonna go get those. I'm gonna watch the video. Okay, but wait. I said I'm sure gonna watch the video. I can see people. I can see my hand. I can't hear the screaming of thousands. I can't hear the peace. I'm a moving, breathing human being on planet. No evil shall befall you, and no plow shall come near you, your dwelling. After these words are written, recite Psalm 9:1-10 aloud. If memories and imagery of something unholy persists in your mind, pray. It's all you can do. In the event you are required to carry out these contact authorities immediately afterwards. You will be administered amnestics. Many appear to lead a normal life afterwards. The Boyd One Phenomenon, August 16, 2003, Tree of Heaven. In the late 1990s, a now qualified documentary-based television program would debut from a local station in Pennsylvania. The program revolved around woodland plants and animals and was primarily directed towards children. Okay, I forgot. Yeah, I got the best quality good. Don't need that. Subtitles. Okay, don't need them as well. The star of the show and narrator will talk about the wonders of nature, the dangers of it, how to appreciate it, and most importantly, how to protect yourself from it. Unfortunately, in early 2001, the program would be taken off the air due to the host passing away. Wait, buddy. That's not supposed to be. Then something odd happened. On August 13, 2003, the 13th episode of the series began a rerun, seemingly out of nowhere. The following audio recording depicts the beginning segments of the episode. Video footage taken from episodes 3, 6, 8, 10, and 13 of the program. Courses of the Epwa branch are licensed.
Good morning, bushwhackers. Today we're venturing into the heart of the forest to find a plant that's as beautiful as it is deceptive. Poison oak. We all know about it, and here in Pennsylvania it's not as common, but still something to look out for. And here on we aim to uncover all the wonderful secrets that nature has to offer, no matter how minuscule or gigantic. So let's get going, shall we? Found primarily in deep North American woodlands, poison oak has many different names and places of origin, also referred to as the tree of heaven. Imagine that? In China and Taiwan, one of these invasive species made its way to America in the 1700s and took its ground here boldly. As many of us know, it's infamous.
During one of the interlude segments, in our ominous broadcast would hijack the program. This broadcast depicted videos of a red, quote-unquote, melted face that spoke to the viewer in a warm yet deeply disconcerting voice. This face and its properties will be hereby referenced to as Fen 228. As Fen 228 spoke, clips of footage and even live camera feed, monitoring hospitals and bedrooms would be occasionally overlaid on the screen, opposing Fen 228 face. Though most remembered Fen 228 speaking English, multiple non-English speaking viewers remembered understanding every word that was spoken. The following clip is a restored recording of the ominous broadcast. The duration of the clip has been shortened, and the audio has been muffled, reversed, and dampened. These alternations are absolutely necessary to suppress its hazardous attributes as effectively as possible. For maximum safety, watch with blue light glasses and insert your earplugs. This broadcast will be hereby referred to as Broadcast 813. Broadcast 813 was viewed by roughly 530 residents throughout the southern Pennsylvania area, and a park filled with many self-destruct. Aside from the discomfort and paranormal, Fen's 228's television presence had brought to the viewers, there were other side effects. that these viewers experienced that were highly unnatural. Many viewers reported not being able to keep the image of Fence 228's face out of their mind. Some even continued to hear his voice days after viewing. A victim who requested to remain anonymous claimed that quote unquote the face was living in his brain and feeding on his spine. Another described trumpets playing in their ears before they fell asleep. None of the people knew that this was only the beginning of a whole new species of suffering that will never be fully understood. August 14, 2003, the Great Northeast Blackout of 2003. After the anomalous frequency was detected by television station troubleshooters, the NERC was ordered by the EFWA's branch to have all power grids local to the state of Pennsylvania disabled by 4 p.m. to prevent further extension of the anomaly in the public knowledge of Broadcast 813. The outage ultimately spread to various parts of New York, New Jersey, Ohio, and even Canada as well, creating the famous Great Northeast Blackout of 2003. Almost 50 million people were without power, some not getting it back until days later. During the confusion caused by the outage, all traces of Broadcast 813 were collected by the EFWA branch and seemingly wiped from existence, including news articles in the works from the morning after the broadcast, internet posts, recordings, and more. I don't get how this is still. The cause of the blackout was prominently covered up and claimed to have been a combination of human error and the result of trees falling onto sagging power lines somewhere in Cleveland, Ohio. But the damage has been done. Aftermath. 12 days after Broadcast 813 was blocked from the air, a historically massive influx of Padialla with occurred throughout the state of Pennsylvania, leaving 509 people affected, and many families in shock. Padialla is an extremely rare condition in which a patient experiences a disconnection, leaving them to be conscious but unable to move or communicate verbally due to complete paralysis of all voluntary muscle in the body except for vertical eye movements and blinking. This anomalous outbreak of such a rare condition was regarded as a spectacle by the U.S. Department of Health and was put under governmental investigation immediately. One thing in common with all these cases is that the patients had been at home watching TV the night the broadcast 813 was aired. When will this get stale? Though the victims of this outbreak were unable to speak, they were able to communicate through Morse code by blinking. More than 60 victims were interviewed. Many of these interviews held unavailing results that often led to more questions, and many other held results that required archival or termination. However, fairly late into the investigation, the Emma branch was notified of a particularly odd case revolving around one Job Zampoling, an elderly victim of the ominous coma outbreak. Job Zampoling specifically requested his hours to be used in future records instead of his real name, which will remain classified. Wait. What did that say? Zampoling was a war vet influenced in Moscow, putting him on the mark as a potential interviewee as soon as the outbreak was put under investigation. After a very odd photo was taken in his backyard by his visiting grandson, his family became deeply troubled and convinced his house was haunted. This led them to contact a local priest in hopes his house would be blessed. The following photo depicts friend 228 standing next to the small playhouse in Zampolin's backyard. The photo itself has proved to be non-hazardous and safe to view, though still anomalous in nature. For most comfortable viewing experience, wear blue-white glasses or view from a distance of 3 feet or more. Zampoling claimed something horrible and quote unquote unholy was with him, and would hurt him and possibly others if he described it in what it was telling him. The following is a recovered, previously archived recording in which Officer T. Gomes of the Epworth branch interviewed Job Zamerson.
Hello, Mr. I'm Officer Gomez. Hope you're doing well today. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions regarding your condition and possibly unholiness within your home that your family had mentioned?
Wait. That is Morse code right there, okay? And I will translate it for you. So, just give me a second, okay? Ass. He said ass.
Okay, first and foremost, did you notice any onset symptoms before you lost complete mobility of your body? Face, huh?
Face.
When did you begin seeing this face?
After I saw it on TV, it
Interesting.
never went.
Many of the people who have seen the broadcast that you saw on August the 13th described having vivid and upsetting hallucinations. Do you think this is something your brain has created?
No, it's it no, it's in the window.
Can you please describe this face to me?
Holy burnt out of water.
I still don't see it. Have you been having any hallucination aside from the face? I'm sorry to hear that.
That says I can see you. Right there. I hear dreaming of many voices.
Are these screams constant?
At night before sleep, I hear trumpets too.
Thank you.
But
You shedding light on this is helping more than you know.
That there was a text that says I can see you. Yo, it's coming out. It's not a hallucination. Oh, it's coming out. You not care? Wonderful day, the miracle birth of Beethoven.
Listen closely.
Listen closely.
Do you hear it? You will hear the laughter of thousands as the sky opens up. You will hear the trumpets play their happy sounds. The streaming blood of life will pour down onto us all. Together, we will be still. Together, a feast fit for a king. Together, melded by love and purest connection. Be still.
Warning. If you can see this screen, it means it is not safe to continue viewing. The program will end shortly. Protocol Breaver 228 has been performed the production given to you during the introduction portion. Video immediately. No evil shall befall you, nor shall any plough come near your dwelling. No evil shall befall you, nor shall any plough come near your dwelling. And it's basically just the same thing one more time. computer's gonna die soon. I'm not gonna watch that.
Dr. Nowhere's Office of Wonders presents the Oddity Compendium, a beginner's anomaly education program. Welcome to the Oddity Compendium. Today, we will be learning about many wonderful and strange oddities that exist inside of, outside of, and around your universe. These strange phenomena can range anywhere from life forms, products, and organizations to even events and anomalous time periods. Important. The following information has been acquired from realities that may be separate from the one you are currently residing in. Please be aware that knowledge or comprehension of incompatible information may result in a conscious reality fracture.
Okay.
Fleshheads or mattress folk are a species of parasitic subhuman that highly resemble bedding mattresses. The body of a dormant fleshhead appears identical to a standard mattress. However, slicing the thin sheet-like skin reveals many soft organs, limb-like appendages, and a humanoid head which hides beneath the skin. They were first discovered in the late 1960s when a mattress company was surveying excess storage. Upon finding many seemingly pristine mattresses that had not been sold, they gave them away to thrift shops and people in need. The people who received the mattress folk initially had no issues with faux beds. It wasn't until the air began to warm up that these beds awoke from their uneventful hibernations. The first recorded victim was 19-year-old Alice Digere. She had been sleeping on a flesh bed for roughly 6 months before her sudden disappearance. After noticing the stench of sulfur and rot originating from her bed, her family called authorities, and the inside of the mattress revealed a feasting parasite, several hundred human bones, and a half-digested Alice. The method in which mattress folk sustain themselves is by waiting for the body heat of a host to wake them from their dormant state. Kind of like an egg, but not nearly as tasty. After they wake, they slowly unfold themselves from their soft mattress-like bodies. This process is very gradual and happens underneath its body or on its side so as not to be detected. After roughly a month of this process and on a night 17 degrees Fahrenheit or higher, its head and arms fully emerge and pull the sleeping host into its body, where prey is slowly digested. Not much is known about how these sleeping beauties came about, but it is theorized that since they are subhuman, they were once a branch of Homo sapiens that merged with a mycelial network many years ago. Autopsies of fleshheads' digestive systems have revealed DNA samples from thousands of different people in each instance, some even tracing to people born during the 1600s. Another odd thing to note is that the mattress folk themselves contain DNA belonging to humans as well. One instance shared DNA in a blood type with Napoleon Bonaparte, leader of the French Republic during the time that the mattress folk were assumed to have come into existence. All in all, it might be a good idea to throw out that mattress that feels just a bit too warm lately. You might be sharing it with something unwanted. Good night, sleep tight, and don't let the bed bite. The headless macrocosm is a subreality nearly identical to Earth's save, for the fact instead of humans, pale headless corpses remain in their stead. These corpses, though technically dead, do weakly breathe through the holes in their necks. Their hearts have also been observed to begin convulsing at seemingly random intervals. These beings are identical in appearance to one another aside from physical dimensions, which can vary severely between each corpse. The headless sub-people dwelling in this pocket reality have been observed changing their behavior when humans have physically interacted with them, and apparently gain a level of awareness and vitality when such events occur. There are approximately 2,393 living humans residing in this reality, all from parallel Earth. Every single resident recounts waking up in the headless microcosm after falling asleep under strange circumstances back in their own realities. No one back in their own parallel homes remembers their faces or identities, which leads to the belief that this place could be a form of anti-reality. A waste compartment of the universe used for aspects of reality that are useless or harmful to existential fabric. The humans that live in the headless microcosm are assumed to be taking shelter in abandoned structures and banding together to search for plant-based food during the warmer times. Fun fact. Humans have coined multiple terms and nicknames for these headless corpses, such as stumpies, cranes, and ichabodies. Despite this sub-reality being detached from main reality, an incident took place which created a temporary tier between the two. A man residing in the headless microcosm was walking through a field with a small house in the center. Upon reaching the house, the man unintentionally brushed up against one of the breathing bodies. This body, just before motionless aside from the labored convulsions, sprang to life and removed the head of the man. It then proceeded to attach the severed head to the stump of its own neck. The man's name was Michael Hedford. After the corpse had placed Michael's head where its own should be, an event occurred back on Earth in the year 2061 that resulted in governmental intervention. A family's call to the authorities described an impossibly tall naked figure appearing in their backyard. The presence of this oddity was highly distressing to the family, and they remained inside their home until the situation was resolved. The following photograph depicts this figure they spoke of. Michael Tedford's rotting head is affixed atop its frail neck. Shortly after the photo was taken, what was left of Tedford's existence was removed from the premises and taken to an upscale anomaly testing site. Apparently, this corpse was attempting to quite literally become Tedford by leeching off of his existence. These breathing bodies appear to be in a constant state of yearning to reconnect with the roots of reality again, as they have been taken a hold of by a dangerous and contagious disease. This disease appears to be non-existence itself. It can affect anyone on Earth at any time, and once it takes hold, the headless microcosm deems you valid for residence within its endless meadows, filled with fellow patients. But don't worry, it's a rare diagnosis. Another fun fact. Occasionally, crude man-made structures will form seemingly out of nowhere in order to correspond with the structures on parallel Earth. As mentioned earlier, the headless microcosm itself functions like a digestive tract of the universe, and these structures may be antibodies attempting to fight off the virus of non-existence. Now then, check your head. Screwed on tight. Great, because you might want to hang on tight to it for this next one. The obelisks of enlightenment are a collective of monolithic beings that are currently residing in different remote locations across the world. Also known as the Fathers of True North, they appear in groups of 1 to 8 and stand anywhere from 10 to 150 feet tall. Each obelisk is levitating just barely above the ground and facing geodetic north. Though most of them reside in remote fields and deserts, they have also been found floating above the ocean within the vicinity of the Bermuda Triangle and even of the Moon. They are moving just ever so slightly and progress approximately 2 inches forward a year. These obelisks are enlightened in the infinitely vast secrets of the universe and are constantly vocalizing the excess information as a means of waste to counteract the overwhelming intake of knowledge. Though currently enclosed and monitored by government entities, many people have wandered into these locations prior claiming to be following the sound of angelic singing. This alluring hum emanating from these obelisks induces a massive increase in general intelligence in subjects listening. Folklore often refers to the frequency as the song of the divine contour. Each obelisk's biological elements are unraveled thousands of feet into the sky to make a metaphysical connection from Earth to the universe. It is assumed this is a form of knowledge worship, an attempt to make a mortal sacrifice for an immortal honor. Fun fact. These organs are confirmed to be those of the humans and other biological matter that were absorbed after enlightenment. Upon perceiving the words spoken by the obelisks or entering into close proximity with them, the human brain either spontaneously expands and combusts or receives an ability to comprehend the sacred information. Talk about being open-minded. Whenever a subject is able to comprehend this knowledge, they are biologically absorbed into the obelisk, becoming wholly unified with the being. It is not entirely understood how these anomalies were brought into existence, but they seem to be tears in the fabric of reality akin to black holes. Many speculate that these rifts were opened by ancient giants who were dissatisfied with a lack of Earth's knowledge. Many unnaturally large humanoid skeletons have been found underground adjacent to obelisk sites, further supporting this idea. When the obelisks made their debut on Earth, they aided in the construction of the pyramids of Giza by bestowing digestible levels of sacred knowledge onto Egyptian pharaoh Khufu after he was lured into the desert by their beckoning chords. This knowledge would help Khufu rationalize a possible blueprint and method for building these grand tombs, and they were made into the shapes of pyramids as a tribute to the divine structures. All in all, these obelisks may seem malevolent, but it's important to remember that no physical pain could ever outweigh the agony of infinite knowledge. Now, looks like our time here may be almost up. But before you go, it's time for a bonus oddity. This is Philbus. It is not known where Philbus comes from or why he is here, but there have been a number of people who, after consuming media depicting Philbus, have felt the overwhelming compulsion to practice Philbism. Philbism is a political and somewhat religious ideology which centers around a belief that building/consuming chairs and other wooden furniture is honoring Philbus' great sacrifice. It is not clear what this sacrifice is or what it refers to. Attributes and practices of Philbism include learning to build chairs, learning to properly digest chairs, promoting/discussing chair consumption on obscure internet forums, praising the fictional political candidate known as Philbus, who is said to advocate for making furniture consumption a socially accepted and widespread practice. There are so many wonderful things about Philbism. Consume the body of Philbus and become one with many others today. It's a great decision. Just keep prepared to get started. Any mention of Philbism and elaboration on the subject will eventually result in it becoming a sponsorship or advertisement of sorts. We have no idea how to avoid this, sorry. All Philbists will deny the existence of Philbism when directly questioned about it. This video was not in any way sponsored by Philbism. This is for educational purposes only. Philbism does not even exist. You can sign up for Philbism certification here. Consume the body of Philbus today. How would you look at the clock? It's just about time for us to part ways.
A brief cleansing process will now commence. This purely auditory procedure will ensure you do not come away from this with any ailments from beyond contracted during your viewing experience. Please close your eyes and do not open them until told to do so.
Okay. Now I close my eyes.
You may now open your eyes. Thank you for complying. Thank you for attending Dr. Nowhere's Office of Wonders. We hope that you enjoyed your stay.
Okay. Goodbye. We love you. Wow, that was actually interesting.
This game.
Now, I forgot to watch this. Like, I realized while we was watching. Actually, I don't think I actually wanted to watch it. But, that's all. Bye.